but and that can all fall under the nuclear option that they have the opportunity to use. So I want to make sure we clarify those things.
You know, things like the filibuster, things like the nuclear option, things like the electoral college, all of these things are in our government, are in our politics, designed to keep the very few people at the top in power. That's what people get sick of, but you can't get sick of it. You have to do something about it. And this is sometimes where I get frustrated with the Democratic Party, because when you have an opportunity to do something about it, you just don't do it. There have been opportunities to make the voting rights of black people in this country permanent. You just don't do it. Black people in America, we don't do terrorist groups. You can talk about Black Lives Matter as a terrorist group. You can go all the way back to post Civil War, to post slavery, and there were no black terrorist groups. I actually wish there were, in a way, to defend. I'm just being honest. I mean, my God, they were slaughtering these people. And like, people always think that people were lynching and hanging black people during slavery. No, you're not going to hang your property. So when we were property, there was no lynching. There was no hangings and lynchings and all of this stuff. But it's like, we could no longer be your property. Then it's like, well, hang them, lynch them, kill them. Well, they're no use to us. So, but even then, there were no black terrorist groups. There were always black defense groups that they'll just call terrorists. They right here calling Antifa a group when Antifa simply stand for anti-fascist. And Black Lives Matter is a movement. But one other thing I thought about too when you were talking, and that is about opening back up the government. So they don't want to open up this government on many reasons. And one of the biggest ones is to protect Donald Trump. Because what I would hope the Democrats would do, and I'm not sure that they would, that if for whatever reason the Democrats bend and they open up they agree to come back, open up the government, open up talks, and if the number one thing that's not on their agenda is for that U.S. Congresswoman in Arizona, I think it is, for her to get seated, so that way they can get this Epstein files. If you're not, I'm almost afraid for them to open up the government, because the Democrats let you down so much with, sometimes with things that they need to be concentrating on. If they were to open up the government, and if that Congresswoman-elect is not sworn in within 48 hours, man, like Marvin Gaye, just make you want to holler, throw up both my hands, bro.
Yep. I totally agree with you. And that's the kind of stuff that Democrats need to. This is the type of criticism of the Democrats I'm talking about. Where you're not fighting fire with fire. You're not being tactical in what you're doing. And